Ladies and gentlemen, we shall move on to the next agenda, keynote session with title The Power of Active Living, Building Harmony Through Movement. So ladies and gentlemen, please join me to welcome on stage Chang with fitness and life transformation expert. Join me to welcome on stage Chang with fitness and life transformation expert.
Okay, hello everyone. So my name is Chang and it's a pleasure to be here. I'm going to be doing a talk today about the power of active living, building harmony through movement. And I thought, what better to start this talk with by doing a little bit of movement? Because what's the point in talking about movement if we are not moving? Hi guys. Who would like to do a little movement with me? Because you guys have been sitting down a lot. So let's all get up. I promise that you don't need to be in workout clothes. I promise that you're not gonna kick your neighbor hard, maybe a little tap. We'll make sure we do moves that don't get you sweating, so this way we can all stay fresh. But let's take a moment and just and come over here. Come on in. We're just gonna do a little bit of movement. I want to show you some simple movements that can move the energy, move the circulation. It's easy to do. Anybody can do it. It's super fun, and we may even make a game out of it, so we can have some fun. They didn't know. They gave me 30 minutes to have some fun up here. So, all right, guys, ready? So, here's what we're going to do. Standing here, we're going to first start off with just a little shake, just like this. And the tip here is, you see the shoulders? Don't do this. This is a tight neck, okay? This is aching in the neck. I want you to move your shoulders up, just like this. Okay, and look at my feet, okay? I'm not doing this, okay? Barely coming off the ground. And now, exhale through your nose. Every time you come down, blow out through your nose. We're gonna do just 10 more seconds. Yeah, look at you, Gil, trying to get people to come and do it. I see you guys. I hope everybody can come and try this out for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, stay still for a moment. Now that's all we did, right? We just jumped a little bit off the ground right here. How many of you guys can feel your body's energy increased a little, right? So easy, right? Did we get down and do push-ups? We get there and run around the hotel? Nothing. We literally just, just do this for like 20 seconds. And suddenly you feel so much better. Now, imagine if you did that throughout the day, every day. You're working, you're on the computer, you're on your phone, and your neck is tight. Then you go, okay, let me put it down for a moment, and then you shake it for 20 seconds, and then you go back to your typing. Imagine if you did that. You would feel so much better. It's simple. It requires no tool or anything. All within our own body. Okay. So now I'm going to show you guys another one. Okay. Equally as simple, a little more fun. So what we're going to do, I want you to tap on your lower body like this. Everywhere underneath the waist. Okay. And tap on your feet as well. If you can get to your feet and toes. You can go all the way up and back down. Okay, and if it doesn't hurt, feel free to tap a little harder if you like. If it hurts too much, go a little bit lighter. And then for you guys that don't want to stand up because you're thinking that's too much, okay, this is what you guys can do. You know, all you guys sitting, did I see you guys sitting? This is what you can do. Okay, for all you guys sitting, okay, can you guys do this while you sit? Too much? No? No? Okay, for you guys sitting, just do this. This way you look like you're participating, you know, you're kind of part of it, just like this, right? Everybody else, right? Now we're going to tap on the lower back. Okay, tap on the lower back. just like this. And then now, stomach and sides. And you see, for you guys sitting as well, you know, you want to participate, but not fully, you can just do this. It works, it's okay. You don't got to stand up. This is the lazy way of moving energy. You can just sit down. I mean, you can lay down, tap on the chest. So all we're doing here is moving the circulation of blood, of energy. Let's go to the left side of the chest. And let's go to the right. We're massaging the organs. Left arm up, down the side. Super simple. You become your own massage therapist. Let's go to the left side of the neck. I'm gonna be careful here so I don't break this microphone. I've been known to do that, so I'm gonna, I think it has something to do with tapping while using a mic. Let's go down the back of the arm. And this one, I'm gonna challenge you. I want you to make it sting a little bit. Make it a little red. Can you handle it? Let's see some red arms, especially on the inside. Let's stay right here in this moment here. Tap with me here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo, look at that. Okay, let's do the other side. Tap all the way down. The reason why we focus on that part because it's a lymph node. It's an area of the body that accumulates toxins, just like this area. So have you ever, and it smells? You know why it smells? Because the toxins are right there accumulating. So let's go to the neck. And this is actually one of those areas too. And all we are doing is clearing it. Let's go down the back of the arm and up the inside. Okay, coming all the way back down. And make it sting a little bit now. Make it burn a little. You can survive, it's okay. Mind over matter. You guys ready to come here again? Let's go right to here. My friend Ian Clark will be so excited to see this. I'm gonna show him this video. He's got this little thing that looks like a fly swapper, and he'll slap you until you're purple. And it's wonderful for you. But it's really, really, really painful because he'll do this 10 times harder for about 7 minutes until you're purple. And then interesting things come out of your body. Literally toxins you can see come out of the body. It's incredible. So we're gonna go for 10, 9, is it hurting yet? 7, 6, 5, relax, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ah, okay. Ah, good. Let's tap on the head. This is a nice way to move the energy in the head. Get the circulation going. We don't want to have any blockages in the brain, in the head. That wouldn't be nice. Let's go to the back of the head. I'm going to be careful right here. You're supposed to be tapping right here, but I'm not going to do it too hard here. And now, ears. Face. And I want you to keep your face relaxed. Jaw and cheeks. Mouth and nose. Whole face. Top of the head, both hands like this. And now, turn to the person next to you that's closest to you. And one person turns their back and tap their back. Find a neighbor and tap their back. Yeah, there you go, tap their back. Tap their back. Yeah, yeah. And you can work your way down. Don't go too low. They may not like it, or they may like it, I don't know. It's up to you guys. Good, now let's tap on the shoulders too. Tap on the shoulders and the arm. Good. This is great, right? This is fun. And depending on how comfortable your partner is, you can kind of work your way down. Try not to grab with your fingers, so this way it looks like it's not what you're doing. You know, you are, and then you can kind of work your way down just a little bit, all the way to the thighs if you like, all the way down to the ankles. And then carefully work your way up without moving away from the center, slightly to the side, non-invasive. Oh, look at that, a train. You guys are very creative. Okay, and working your way up, and now switch. Turn around, and the other person does you. Returning the favor. Good. This is the power of active living, movement, harmony. Movement is great. Movement is what we do for living. This is great to do with friends. This is great with partners. Great to do with your kids. They got so much energy. Good, let's work our way down again. They know the drill this time. Yeah. Oh, look at them. They're slapping it. You guys are really going for it. He likes it. If they like it, give it to them. Give it to them. Okay. Working your way all the way back up. All the way back up. Tapping, tapping, tapping. All the way up. Okay. Good job. All right, give yourself a round of applause. Wonderful. Thank you. That was great. Okay. You, you look like you're ready for the next thing. You're like, what's next? I've got like 45 more moves I can show you, but you guys will actually end up sweating a bit. So I promise you guys weren't going to sweat or kick a neighbor. So let's, we'll sit down. Maybe we can do something a little bit later at the end of the chat. Oh, good. So, you know, I've been training for a long time. I started exercising when I was about 8 years old, and by the time 11 years old, I was exercising every day. And by the time I was 14 years old, I got my first gym membership. And then when I was 16 years old, I got another gym membership, and it's just kind of never stopped. And sometimes when I hear people talk about exercise and movement, and they feel like they haven't done a lot of movement, and it's a little late to start because their family is not doing well, and you know, genetics is not on their side. But something to remember is that our bodies can adapt to anything that we give it. Anything that we can do, anything that we do, not that we can, that we do, the body's adapting. The world operates off of one simple law: cause and effect, karma. And if you tap on your body, do not think that nothing will happen. There is an effect that's happening. You can feel it right then and there as well. Sometimes we may not be able to see the long-term effect. We might feel the short-term, ow, this kind of hurt, and it's going to hurt for the next 5 minutes, or my arm's going to be a little red tomorrow. We may see the short-term effect, but we may not be able to identify the long-term. But just because we don't see the long-term doesn't mean that the long-term isn't existing and happening. We just may not identify it. So I want you to really remember this. Every single movement you do, every single squat you do, every single lunge you do, every single thing you do creates an effect for your body. Every single thing. Nothing is for nothing. Okay? Even just one repetition, just one movement, it creates an effect for your body. And if you want to be healthy, there are really great tools and resources out there, like in today's convention and the convention over the last few days, that are wonderful. So many wonderful people helping us, contributing towards this cause of being healthy and strong and happy. But we cannot get away from the fact that the ability for us to move is the primary thing for health, because we have a body, and this body needs to move. And if the body keeps moving, then everything in the body continues to operate. and vice versa. If the body stops moving or slows down moving, we lose the capability to move. So remember that. All movements create an effect, and if we want to continue to be able to move and have everything functional, move every single day. So the talk was about harmony, movement through harmony, or to create harmony. There was one thing that I discovered in my years now that has made the biggest difference in my fitness journey. And that was how emotions get processed. How stress, worry, how anger, fear, how it gets processed in the body and the mind. And when we get stressed, when we get upset, the body tenses up every single time. And if we learn to relax the body cannot hold on to the emotions that we have. And so something that I want you guys to try is really simple, almost as simple as actually it's probably more simpler than the hopping part, is I want you to first pay attention to how your body feels at this moment. Just bring your attention inwards to your body. And you can even do this. We'll try this. Let's go ahead and take a deep breath in. We're going to breathe in through the nose for a moment. And then out through the mouth. So that's one way to help relax. Let's do two more, right? Let's breathe in and out. One more. Breathe in and out. Simple way to relax. Everybody knows about taking a few breaths. And the reason why that helps relax is because we take the attention to the body, we take the attention to the present moment, and we increase oxygen in the body. So that one is a simple one. Most people know how to do it. Here's another one that's equally as simple, slightly different, but does the same thing. Your hands. I want you to relax your hands right now. Soften your hands. Relax them. And now I want you to relax your feet. Relax your toes. And I want you to notice your body. Try to keep your feet and your toes, your feet, your toes, your hands, try to keep it as relaxed as possible. Notice what happens in your body. Do you feel that the other parts of your body started to relax more? Or is it just your hands and feet? Just feel into it for a moment. Raise your hand if you feel the rest of your body start to relax a little bit more. Let go a little more. Right? This is because when we relax the hands and feet, the nervous system, the entire nervous system starts to let go. And the hands and feet is an area of the body that is easy for us to control. We're able to move the hands and feet and control them much easier than if we want to control our stomach. If we want to control our neck and shoulders. And so by connecting to the place that we can control and relaxing it, automatically the nervous system starts to relax. And when the nervous system starts to relax, we don't feel as stressed. When the body is relaxed, the body cannot be emotional. Now I want to cover what this really means. I want to share with you a story about this. How many of you guys have experienced a lot of anger before? A lot of anger to the point where you feel like you can't control it. So you're so angry, right? I had that problem all my life. And they used to call me the Hulk. Not because I turn green and I'm really big, but because when I get upset, I smash everything. That's how angry I was. And so when I learned that we can let go of emotions in the body simply by staying relaxed, I said, I'm going to put it to the test. Let me try this out. So one day I'm on the phone with my girlfriend, and we get into an argument, and then we hang up, and I was pretty upset. So I said, this is a good time to test this out. Now, normally, that type of argument and that type of fight would take about 2.5 days for me to relax. 2.5 days. And I've been in a lot of relationships. It's always like that for me. I can't let it go. I just stay so upset. 2.5 days. So I said, okay, well, we just got off the phone, and I want to see if this technique can work. And the technique is really simple. All we're doing is just relaxing and feeling the body. Just fully feeling the anger, feeling the frustration. If I'm afraid, feeling the fear. That's all. That's all we're doing. Just fully feeling it. Nothing else. Don't think about it. Just feel it. So simple, right? So I said, okay. So then I got off the phone, and I'm sitting there. I said, okay, let me try this out. And I thought, well, I wonder how well I would do. I have no idea. So I decided I set a stopwatch. The time, how long it takes. I have no idea if it'll even work, but let me try. So then I press start, and I sit there, I close my eyes, and then I'm slowly breathing and just focusing on feeling everything inside of my body. And I kept sitting there and just breathing and breathing until finally I started to feel better and better. And before you know it, the anger was gone. I opened my eyes and I looked at the phone, and it was 8 minutes. And I was blown away. It took 8 minutes for me to let go of the anger. That argument would have been 2.5 days. 2.5 days. She would have came back home, we would have looked at each other, and I would have started up something, or she said, da, 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 and we start fighting again, and then afterwards, don't talk to each other, go to bed. Next day, I go to work, and she goes to work, don't talk to each other, come back the next day, fight again, go to sleep, go to work the next day in the morning, and then the next night, everything is fine. We talk to each other, okay, let's let it go. We fought long enough. I've done that cycle for most of my life. So to see that I was able to let go of my anger in 8 minutes was incredible. It was so life-changing. I was so inspired, like excited, like I learned some secret thing. When it's really just easy, but I didn't know. And if you guys didn't know, or if you guys are like me and you get angry so much that it's hard to let go, it's hard to calm down, then try it out, okay? Try it out. You literally just sit and close your eyes and slowly breathe and fully feel your body. Fully. Do not try to feel good, okay? Just feel everything. Feel the tightness, feel the anger, feel the pressure, feel your stomach, whatever it is, just feel it. And if you want to make it really fun, set a stopwatch like what I did and see how long it takes you. Because if you sit there long enough and just slowly breathe and feel the body, the anger will disappear and you'll return back to normal as if nothing happened. Now, it sounds almost too good to be true, right? You're just having this fight and yelling maybe 10 minutes ago, maybe 20 minutes ago, and then now you feel everything is fine. Could that be possible? Try it out. Because I'm here to tell you, not only is it possible, but I've been doing that for the last 9 years now, ever since I learned how to do it. And I have one more story to share on that. Looking at the time, okay. One more story to share on that. So then that day, that anger, that little fight on the phone was medium. But then fast forward, 3 months later, I had a really big fight. A fight that was so big, we were sitting on the ground like this, and we were fighting, and I looked at her, and my hands came up like this, and I was about to start breaking the ground. Okay, just start smashing like I used to before. Her eyes opened up like this, and she looks at me like, and I look at her, and I was about to do it, and then I let go of my hands. I remember that technique of relaxing my hands and my feet. So I relaxed it, I looked at her, and my eyes slowly started to calm down, and she looks at me, and she says, I think we need to take a little break right now. And I said, yeah. And then I got up, and I walked into the room. So I don't know what she did. So then I decided, okay, let me let go of this anger. Let me let go of this tension. So I started to do my practice, tapping, stretching, and all the moves. 60 minutes later, I'm sitting in meditation. I feel better, but the anger was still there. And I know if I walk out of the room, we will start fighting again. So I said, no, that's not good enough. Let me just kind of keep going. So then I did more stretching, breathing, and then back into meditation. I felt better, but still not good enough. So I said, no, I want to have it totally be gone. Is it possible? I don't know at this point because I never had that level of anger and let it go. Before was lower. This one is like I'm gonna smash a car or something, which I used to do back in the day. I was a very different person before. So there I go. I'm just keep going until I'm sitting back in meditation and I feel good. And I said, okay, let me just make sure. So I sat there longer until I felt totally peaceful. And as I was sitting there, I realized the way I know I had enough is because I realized that fight and all the things that we need to do was not needed. Nothing needed to change. Nothing needed to happen. Everything was fine. It was all me. I was just mad and there's a story and we need to do all this. Nothing. Nothing needed to change. I opened my eyes. I walked out of the room. I looked at at the time, I was in that room for 3 hours. 3 hours. I didn't know because I wasn't tracking. I just kept going until I came back to peace. And I walked up to the front door. I saw her looking at the sunset, and I just stood next to her. And I looked at her. She looked at me, and I said, I'm sorry about earlier. And she looks at me, and she goes, that's okay. That's it. We never talked about it again. There was no need. That's what we can do as human beings when we learn how to control this body. And talking about harmony, when you learn how to let go of tension in the body by fully feeling the body, you can let go of any emotion that you have. Anger, fear, worry, anxiety, guilt, resentment, sadness, any and all emotions. When you do, you become centered. You become the most powerful version of yourself. Because you're not very powerful when you are emotional. You're overwhelmed. You're always influenced. You're questioning yourself. But when you're very, very clear, you're able to have full control over yourself. And that only happens when you're in this peaceful state. No emotions, total clarity in your mind. And the way that we access this is simply to teach the body how to relax, how to let go of the tension. That's it. So, we got about 2.5 minutes left. I teach a training system, like a movement meditation. And this movement meditation is using 5 different training methods to get the body to be able to let go of tension. Because there's a lot of ways to relax, so many ways, right? I mean, people are doing all kinds of things. And when I decided, how can I go and get my body to relax more and more, I realized I wanted it to be something very simple for me to do every single day, but also for other people to do every day. And we need to do it every day because every day we get tense. Every day we're having conversations and we're dealing with challenges. So we have to be able to let go of tension every day. It has to be something that everybody can learn how to do, and you don't need to be strong or flexible or know a lot of things. Everybody should be able to learn it. And it has to be short enough so we do it every day. If it was too long, it's not realistic, right? Everybody's busy. So this training system is very simple. The first method of training is something you guys just did. I call it tap massage, which is basically where we shake and tap the body in all kinds of ways. And there are different moves where it's more dynamic, things like this, where you're tapping the body, you're relaxing the arms, and they can go much harder. using the body as a way to massage the body. And even that act alone has to relax the body, because if you do this, well, you're tensing your arm. So you're using tension to try to get rid of tension, right? It doesn't work. It's like spending a lot of money to make the same amount of money. That doesn't add up, right? So you have to be very relaxed. So there's a lot of these type of movements, but it increases the circulation and it gets the blood flowing and it gets the body to relax. Then we go into strength training, using calisthenics, different ways to strengthen the body. And not only does it build muscle, endurance, but it also gets us to release the emotions. Because when we are upset, do you naturally want to just relax and soften up? Or do you want to bang, 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 slam the door? Right? Naturally. Nobody says when you're upset, hit things. Nobody needs to tell you that. Your body naturally does it. That's what our body's designed to do, to exert this energy when we have it. So when we have that anger emotion, strength training is a perfect way to go and release that emotion. The time cue. Thank you. Okay. Then afterwards, we do stretching to go and relax the body. Stretching in all kinds of ways, specifically to stretch out the spine so that we can get the energy flowing. We then go into breathing to move the energy deeper into the body. And then we finish off with meditation. Every single day, I do these 5 methods in a very specific sequence. Sometimes my practice is 10, 15 minutes long. Sometimes it's 1 hour or 2 hours long. It just depends on how much time I have and what I feel like doing at the moment. When I teach my students, the average amount of time they spend is about 30 to 40 minutes. Every morning, evening time, before bed, about 10 to 15 minutes. Now, in the morning, you let go of the tension, your mind is clear, and then you go about the day. And then when you're done at night, you come home, you stretch, breathe, and meditate, release everything, you go to bed. If you have chronic anything, chronic pain, chronic illness, you're always coughing, you got a chronic cough, you got chronic headaches, you got low energy all the time. One main thing is that your body is not healing. Your body's not healing. Your body is trying to recover, but it can't. All we need to do is open up the circulation and make sure you're sleeping deep enough. If you sleep deep enough, your body will recover. But most people are not sleeping deep enough because when you go to bed, your body is still tense. You just go unconscious for, let's say, 7 hours, and you think that I'm resting for 7 hours. You're not. Okay? You are unconscious for 7 hours. But the body can only rest if it is relaxed. So if you're like this, intense, for let's say 4 hours, and then afterwards you slowly relax. Now your body starts to recover. The first 4 hours, your body was not recovering. You're just unconscious. I want you to remember that. It's not about how long you sleep. It's about how relaxed you are when you sleep, because that's what allows you to recover. And when you can recover properly at night, all of your chronic pains and symptoms and problems slowly go away one by one. I've seen hundreds of students get rid of big problems that they went to many doctors and medications and could not solve. And they do this for a few weeks and it starts to go away. And they're amazed, like it's some miracle, when it's just very, very simple things that we as people forgot to do. So, that being said, if there's the takeaway today, it will be number 1. Whenever you are stressed, angry, scared, worried, relax your body. Hands and feet, relax. You can shake and tap, and then you'll feel more relaxed. The first thing. Number 2, anytime when you have any type of problems in your body, if you go and do a morning practice to move your energy in the evening time so you can relax when you go to bed, most of your problems will go away. Okay? It may sound too good to be true, but try it out and you will see. And the last thing we're gonna end up, we're gonna do one last thing. Give me 45 seconds and I'm gonna get off here. Take a moment, notice how you feel right now. Notice how you feel. Notice your face, your head. Got it? Everybody's good? Okay. Now, we're gonna change that feeling really quickly. Do this. Clap twice. Okay. Up and down the side of the nose. I want you to rub. Nice and firm. Doesn't have to be too fast. All the way up, all down. Okay, good. And now, around the eyes. Nice and firm around the eyes. And now, around the ears. Big, nice circles. Nice, firm circles. Good. And now the other direction. Nice, firm circles. Good. And now, hands over the nose. Circular direction. For those that are wearing makeup, sorry. And now the other direction. And now for the cleanup crew, sorry. So we're gonna plug up the nose into the mouth. Double exhale. And switch. 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 Charge up the hands. Rub. Your thumbs. Press right here. Fingers on the head. Press hard through the thumb. Hard. Press. 3, 2, 1. Release. One more time. This is a brain pressure point. Press. Move your thumb up slightly and release. Press right here using your knuckle. Place it here. Hands onto your fist. Press in. 45-degree angle up. Okay? Make it hurt a little more. Press in. Press in. Press in. Harder, harder. Ooh, and release. That's a heart pressure point. Now this last thing, if you guys want to stand up, you can. If you want to sit down, that's fine as well. But if you stand up, you're going to do this. Okay. Last thing, and then I'm going to get off and get out of here. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Hands on the hip. Okay, your tongue. Do this. In a circle, as hard as you can. As hard as you can with your tongue. Slowly. Slow, hard, slow and hard. How strong is your tongue? Do you have a weak tongue? Do you have a strong tongue? Show your tongue how strong it is. Go strong. Other direction. Big circles, strong, not soft, as hard as you can. Big circles, not just a little dabble, strong circle. Good. Now, eyes, same thing. Look in a circle. Tracing the outer rim. See if you can follow the outer rim of the eye in one circle. How good can you control your eye muscle? Strong with your eye. This is a simple test. Go as strong as you can. Is your eyes jumping? Or is your eyes very smooth, like a circle? Or is it jumping like a clock? Go the other direction. Other direction. Other direction with the eye. Good. This is a simple exercise, what we just did for the face, to go and move all the energy. Take a moment. How do you feel in your face? You feel more awake? You can do this sitting down at a laptop, sitting down. Boom, 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 boom. 30 seconds, 60 seconds, finish. Instantly, you're awake. Let's do 20 hops. Come, jump with me. Good. Exhale through the nose. Shoulders. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Finish. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you very much. Okay, would you please stay on the stage, please, Mr. Chang?
Oh, I gotta be
Okay,
up here.
good. Okay, Mr. Chang, for such inspiring
Thank you.
moment. Thank you very much. And next, we are going to invite Ibu Dia Permana for the certificate and token appreciation.
Am I gonna stay up here?
Still there?
Sure. Thank you. Dia, good to meet you. Oh. Thank you. Wow. Look at this, guys. This is a surprise.
Okay, big applause once again for Mr. Mai Chang for such an inspiring keynote session. Simple step, but very significant impact for body and soul.